Streaming.
Streaming.
I'm here on the runway. Very early in the morning.
Is that too early or?
Yeah, the sun's not even quite up.
Yeah, well,
Can you tweak it?
if it's morning, it's not good because we'll be flying into the sun all the way because we're going west-east, aren't we?
Oh, that is true. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, we will be literally flying right into the sun, wouldn't we?
I shall change it to evening.
Yeah, what? 5? 5 o'clock? 6?
Right, that's hold on. That's 8:30.
In the evening?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right. Oh, there we go. 8:39. Yeah, it's only an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, I think. All being well.
Does that mean we might get to Bembridge in the dark? Make it 8, John.
And I'm just waiting for my menu to appear.
Okay.
There you go. It's 1942.
Okay, perfect. 20 to 8 then.
Don't think so.
Oh, nutty slack. Must be in a helicopter.
Oh, yeah, look.
Because planes don't fly like that, do they?
Beacon on. Taxi lights, nav lights.
Oh, I can see you two. You're on the runway that's 90 degrees to me.
Yes.
Right. Are we ready to roll?
Engine started.
Perfect.
Hold on, I've got to find my brakes.
Right, so they're behind the joystick, near the center console.
Not on this plane, then.
Oh, you're on a different one.
Okay.
Okay, great. You're on the diamond.
No.
No. Right, that's it. Rev up. Rev up. Rolling.
Oh, there you are, yeah. So your livery should be is it red and grey?
Blue and grey. Yeah, blue and grey. Let me take off and have a look. Oh, gold and blue. Gold, one gold line and all the rest are dark blue.
Rolling.
Fantastic.
Hey, my throat. Right. I haven't earphones angled like him. Rolling. Oh.
You haven't. Don't tell me you have.
Something's happened to my plane.
You had an incident.
We'll circle around what happened.
It nosed over onto its nose and slid along the runway on its nose.
Dear. As my Welsh friend Harry would say, what an utter shambles. What an utter shambles. What are you doing?
Are you flying, Tony?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm flying too.
Yeah.
Back to 22.
Let's waiting for witchcraft. Mind you, on Wednesday I had a massive faff.
Yes, I
Getting
heard
off
about
the
you
ground.
faffing around trying to start
Sunday.
your engine.
Sunday.
Sunday, sorry. I felt like I was drugged. I couldn't concentrate or do anything. Ah, I can see you now. I can see you.
Too much
Well,
liquor.
Had you
there
been
was a little
had you
bit,
been
yeah.
imbibing?
Just one.
Just the ones.
Sink rate. Pull up.
They are triples though. I have triples.
Pull up. Pull up.
Oh, jumped up.
Pull up. Sink rate.
Hello. Turning.
Do you have the agenda line, Tony? Are you all planned up?
Oh, hang on, let's bring up the macaroni. Yes, yes, it's there. Yes, I do. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. It's really leg 8.
Leg
Yes.
8, yeah. We started this on the 4th of May. Have a look.
I'm amazed. Yeah, fantastic. 8 legs. Oh, we're heading for Penzance. Amazing. Some island in West Scotland, wasn't it?
The
Oh,
outset.
Orkney. Was it Orkney?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Top?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I forgot.
From
I
when I
lived there
actually
for
looked,
6 months, you know, Kirkwood.
I've got all these.
Did you?
Yeah, as I was a baby and we were there, we were in Orkney before we went to Dingwall on the east coast. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
So I've got all these in a playlist. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to share that resource out with all the flight factors so that everyone else
Oh, nice.
go.
You have to repeat it themselves.
Yeah, follow it.
Yeah.
I've been putting the links to our routes underneath the stream.
Alright, yeah. I'll do it.
I've been doing it to all our journeys
Alright, nice start.
that we've done recently. Just upload the flight plan to Google Drive and linking it for people to download. Just thought that was a nice gesture. And
Nutty Flats still there in the sky. Rich and Clippy are there, yes.
Right, let's do it. What speed we cruising at?
140?
Yeah, I'll pull back to
Yeah.
40.
That's Penzance where I was.
Oh yes. Nice looking, nice with some little island on there. So,
Yeah.
oh, that's St. Madden's Mount.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
we went back again. I'm going out. That's right.
Yeah.
That's looking nice up there. Like,
Yeah, there's rather an unrealistic modern block on
yes,
it.
I can see
It's
that.
actually
Yeah.
like a Disney, the real thing's like a Disney castle that's got loads of turrets on it.
There must have,
Otherwise it's reasonably accurate.
I think when we were there, it must have been renovated so it was covered in sky.
Oh, really? It did look in incredibly good condition for an old building, I have to say.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scotty Dove is
monster squirrel ahead of us.
Yeah, there's not that many around today compared to previous outings.
No, you're right.
Ats.
What?
They're all ats.
They're all hack.
It's the warm weather, isn't it? They're
Too
all
bloody
out.
hot, yeah. We should be coming up on that's how we have cool rows, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't that basically a helicopter air sea rescue base?
It is now.
It is
Sea
now.
Kings. Well, probably Merlin's now, isn't it? Probably still Sea Kings.
This picture's Edinburgh Beach. Look, there's trees on
Sort it out.
Sort it out. Bloody trees on a beach.
It's a beach tree.
It's a beach tree.
Oh, very good.
Dudum.
Josh, very good.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's the way you tell them.
It's a beach tree.
That was absolutely terrible, wasn't it?
Oh, but yeah, they're quite good at the same time.
Quite good, but terrible at the same time. What's this little town here then? I'm just coming up to.
It is
Port Leaf.
Port Leavenham.
Low bar, actually.
I'm going to put some more power on. You guys are pulling away from me.
Yeah, I'm Bob on 140, mind.
Yeah, me too.
God, this thing catches speed so quickly. I'm going to overtake you by accident now. I literally am as well.
Cracker. Oh, what's that airfield right there? Is that Coldrose?
Yeah, it's
Coldrose,
Coldrose, yeah.
That's quite well modelled by the looks of it. I mean, yes, it is. It's got a massive control tower. I
Yeah.
can't believe it's got one that big, can you?
It's the Royal Navy base, isn't it?
Yeah. A huge runway as well. Too.
Yeah.
I might have F-35s there occasionally.
Our train coming back from Penzance and obviously going the other way, there's a station called Coldrose, where, yeah, for that.
But it looked like the, yeah, I thought the line seemed to run quite close.
Oh, does it? I can't see it. Right. Okay. It must do, wasn't it? Because, I mean, it was
Yeah.
a station for it. I so enjoyed that train journey, all from one end right to the other end. I just loved it.
He was so lucky. My boss is off to the Open,
Oh, St Andrews.
St Andrews, yeah, and Scott Rail had gone on strike for that whole weekend. So
Shame.
all those people, there's loads of people staying out because the course are encouraging people not to drive. So they made all these plans, staying outside Edinburgh, staying
Yeah.
outside the area. We're just going to get a train out here. It's just the guy, just
Sounds very difficult.
swine.
Turning. These corners are quite tight for this aircraft, if I'm honest.
You're at 320.
No.
Yeah, my GPS has just cut that corner off and made a nice. I didn't quite make it to.
Probably a third of the size of one.
Is it one of the default planes?
No.
Oh,
Oh, this is Goon Hilly Downs. What's Goon Hilly? Isn't that
Yeah, that's
radar.
That's-
Is it?
Oh, there it
radar
is. Yeah,
station.
there's the radar station.
Have you got some round spherical shapes?
Pardon? I am wearing my shorts.
go dads.
Oh,
Go dads.
I haven't got any.
Haven't they?
No. It's all.
Did they get removed?
Yeah.
It was the Fizz
I want
character.
some.
And it's,
Say again, lad.
who was the Fizz character? He's unfeasibly large.
Oh, Buster Gonad.
Buster
And his unfeasibly large testicles.
Buster Gonad.
Fantastic though.
Walked around.
Testicles in a wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow, yeah. And there was Roger Melly on the telly.
Finbar Saunders and his double entendres.
Yeah. I used to love these.
Yeah. It's still going, you know.
Yeah.
But the best thing was the Profanosaurus.
Oh god, that rings a bell.
The Viz Profanosaurus. Oh,
Yes.
it would sit in a drawer at work, and then like once or twice a year, it would come out. And
You
go
got
through
it
some of the
out,
stuff.
yes.
Oh, we would just
What was the
crying.
every swear word there was?
yeah. But also it was phrases. You know, so they would have a word, and then they'd have a phrase to describe it, and it was the phrases that describe it. Just
Funny, I've forgotten all about the Profanosaurus.
bloody brilliant.
How
Go
long
dig-
ago was that then? 30 years or more?
It must have been the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mid to late 80s. I'm gonna dig it out. I can sort of find a copy. What do said library's got?
That's why I quite like. There's sort of like an adult version has been going for many, many years. That I really like, just by Ian Hislop. It's really, really famous. Which sort of lowers the tone sometimes. You know which one that is, don't you?
I can't
Go
remember.
on, what?
Private Eye.
Oh, Private Eye, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
Is he still the editor of it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's very, very funny. It does fly close to the wind sometimes, so.
Yeah. We're insulting the people
Yeah.
in politics normally, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's very funny. It's a British tradition, though, isn't it? To insult
Yes.
politicians.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, there's an app. This is Profanosaurus mobile app launched.
Really?
Yeah,
I have to get that.
I'm looking for it now.
I need to drop some height, I think.
I'm just
Doing
climbing to
Dave.
I'm just climbing to 3. Yeah, let's get to 3. Come on.
What height?
3,000.
I'm at 3. I'm at 3.5.
Just about to reach 3,000. Cool.
I'm 1,000.
Yeah, because that's because you're flying low, as usual.
As usual.
Always a low hanging fruit.
You should see my flight plan. The height. It's a lot more wavy than what the waypoints are. It's like climbing over imaginary mountains. Yeah, so I thought as we were over the sea, Tony, I'd take a seaplane.
Is that what you've got?
Yeah,
Good for you.
a big old-fashioned one.
I can't. I'm not able to see it like an L2 where you can click on an Oppo's plane. Oh, there's that rocket-powered German bombers out now in L2. Another one?
Oh, the jet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a video on it already.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Yeah.
I downloaded it this afternoon.
Did a video, the first
Okay.
KOL. The Arado.
Yes, there are.
Wait.
That's it.
Yeah, and what I'm waiting for the mission.
The Normandy map.
Yeah.
And the V1 rocket.
That'll be much more sort of more in keeping with what we want, really, won't it?
Defending the homeland.
Yes.
Yes. It's quite a lot of fun chasing those V1s. But they'll fly. How fast did they fly? 400?
Something like that, wasn't it?
Must have been, mustn't it? Because the Spits and the Typhoons, they had to be high, and when they spotted one, then do a shallow dive, didn't they? And that's the only way they could catch them.
Found it.
Is it Roger's profanity?
Yeah.
Source?
Bombay.
Go on, that.
Bombay. The arse. The area of one's body towards which the rear gunner is attracted.
Say that again, sorry. Yeah, you can. You're reading from a publication, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Bombay. The arse.
Yeah.
The area of one's body towards which the rear gunner is attracted. Off-rail bullets. I can't see that movie.
I've just gone over a little town on the coast. Oh, is that lizard?
Might be.
It's lizard. It's not lizard actually.
It's
What's
what's
down there?
Gorin Haven,
No, thank
or it might be Port Mellon, or Penair,
you. Okay, it's only
Or-
one of them.
or Bogswinger. There's quite a few to choose from.
Oh yes, there are. You're right.
Bury a quake. Is it
Say,
euphemism? I'm just going to bury a Quaker. It's a euphemism. To release a payload from the Bombay Dolls. Oh, dear. I had a capacity.
Are you okay? Like Mark, I mean, he's having a cough.
I'm having a fit. I need to stop doing this. Oh, it's just.
Bringing it all back, isn't it?
So, Tony, I'm in a large bird that some people eat. Begins with G.
Guillemot.
No. Bigger than that. A lot bigger.
Goal. No, can't think. What? No, give me another clip.
Some are called barnacles and some are called Canada.
Oh, goose.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not a term Howard Hughes' goose.
No.
Goose with 6 engines.
No. Try to see where you guys are. I'm overtaking you, haven't I?
Right, I've just come. Yeah, we're just crossing. Oh, a bit of cloud here.
Yeah.
We're just crossing. Hello, YouTube. Yes, I'm back. I've managed to calm this thing down.
Oh, so is this Fowie?
Fowie.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
just about
This
it.
is Fowie.
Oh,
Fowie.
yeah.
Yeah, isn't it?
How do you say Fowie?
I don't know if it's Fowie or Fowie.
Fowie.
No idea.
There was a famous writer down here, wasn't there? Lived just on the on the other.
Daphne.
Yeah, Daphne du Maurier. Lived on just on the other side of the bank.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that's probably just down there. That it's a massive block of
on-
flats.
on
Oh no, it's the one.
western side of the bank. Yeah. I'll tell you who bought that house a few years back. Dawn. No.
French?
Saunders. What's her name?
Jennifer Saunders.
No.
John French.
You're right.
French.
Yeah, yeah.
She bought it and lived there for quite a few years. She's only just sold it
Oh wow.
because she felt she was too much of an object of curiosity in Fowie all the time. And she's moved into Devon inland and lives in a funny nondescript little village where the railway goes over the top of. So
Really?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So everyone knows where that is, basically, if they're into trains.
Yes.
Because that's probably the only place in the country that happens.
It's got this like old Victorian viaduct where the train goes over the top.
Oh, my cool.
It's random, isn't it? Yeah.
Random. Standard. Oh, there you are, Scotty Dog. I'm just. Yeah, you definitely. Your livery is orange and black. Mate.
But it shouldn't be to you because you've downloaded
Yeah.
the skin.
I've got the skin downloaded. Have you read up on SU10, the beta that they're running at the moment?
No.
So I think
No.
this is going to fix some of the options. And also, we'll have the option to you can turn off the ghosting. So when planes get close to you, it means we can fly in formation next to each other, really close, and we wouldn't sort of fade in and fade out. So we'll put the option to turn all that off.
Yeah.
It's bringing DLSS support.
What's that?
For those with RTX graphic cards.
Right, okay, yeah.
What is DLSS?
It's
God, that's
dynamic lighting something, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
It's something to do with how it handles the graphics. But it's supposed to improve your frame rate and smoothness of the sim.
Okay.
But they've done this before. I think quite a few of the people I follow on the Facebook have been raving about it. Beta for SU10. But then I think they did that last time, and then when it came out, it was wasn't quite what
Okay. Have we just blown over Plymouth?
No. No, we're quite, probably about 10 miles from it.
That was Paul Perro down there.
It was Paul Perro. Oh, that was Lou.
Yeah, I've been to Lou. Paul Perro down there, Lanzarote.
I went get some Lou roll.
You went to get the Swiss roll?
No, I went to Lou this morning after I'd been to the co-op to get some Lou
The
roll.
roll. I'll go back to the Profanosaurus if you're not careful.
Yeah. Yeah, don't give up the day job.
Too late for me, I already have.
Karen just smiles these days and then rolls her eyes like, oh, it's another one. I like stand there, you know that meme of a dog when he tells a joke and then sits, sort of stands there smiling?
Yeah.
He basically, after just having told her a joke that she doesn't find funny, and I'm just standing there with a grin on my face.
So this is Plymouth coming up, Tony.
Right, because it's massive inlet water, isn't it?
Yeah. Why? How come am I going too quick now? I'm still doing 140.
I'm going to speed up a bit.
Try and get that goose going.
Yeah, but the trouble is, it's streamlined. It will overtake you again.
Well, I can go a bit faster.
Okay, I'll try and catch Mark up then.
Yeah, I can probably.
Ah,
150 knots.
Yeah.
Spectacular Brunel's railway bridge is right at the back of Plymouth over there.
Is that the Fox Girder one?
Well, it's got like ovals surrounding.
I know which one. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's lovely, yeah. Two ovals, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Join in the middle.
And isn't it silver, if I recall?
It's when you go over, it's actually very light grey.
Okay.
You might think it's silver. I can see them now.
Where is it?
Well, so in from the coast a bit, just up. I mean,
Oh, the Tamar Bridge.
yes, that's it.
Turning.
Let's see what they've done.
Just see the road bridge.
I bet it's not there.
Well, there's a lot of supports in the river from where I'm coming in.
Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it needs
It doesn't look like anything like that.
no, it needs
Bit of an overhaul. So.
overhaul. And of course, just down the river from there are the Plymouth docks, the Royal Navy docks.
Yeah. That looks like a road,
Yeah,
like
it's
something on the
road
A14.
bridge.
Yeah, just like the road bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, what a letdown.
Yeah, they missed the trick there. They could have done. But look how big Plymouth is. It's enormous.
Yeah.
Much bigger than I realised. Sprawls, doesn't it? Like
It does.
like Bristol.
Right, I'm sitting at 150 now.
Where's the flap lever on this thing? Ooh, I've got a hatch. What's in the box? It is... Ooh. Oh, cool. It is a Garmin. In a box. In the floor.
Oh well.
Well, of sorts anyway.
Well, at least they've given them the options. It's just not more soon.
Deploy stow exit ladder. Show hide anchor. Show hide wheel hubs.
Anchor. It's
Anchor,
not often
wait,
you
what?
hear that on a plane, is it?
Oh, so it's like a electronic flight pack. So looks like
So hide anchor.
show hide fishing stool.
Is the Grum and Goose that one that was in FSX?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one. It's quite a nice looking plane actually, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Full of character.
Mm.
You did fly it with us in Scotland. Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Damn. And the Lake District.
Oh, did you? Okay.
It's quite similar to flying a stable.
you're breaking up again there, John.
Yeah, it's a bit like flying the...
Oh, we missed the last of that, John.
Oh, what's going on?
Windows 11.
Hey?
Windows 11.
No. It's a bit like flying the Tempest.
Huh?
All right. Oh yes, I think I remember you saying that. Last time.
Stable. Ooh, I think I ran out of fuel.
Oh, good shout. I thought to check.
It will be dead thirsty on fuel, won't it? Being older.
Yeah, one of my engines going... "Rrr, rrr."
Oh, okay. I'm still flying.
I appear to have issues.
Have you got a broken engine?
Yeah, possibly. Nah, I think it's sorted itself now. No,
Was it over revving? Is it worn out?
I'm not sure.
Got an airfield we can drop into.
I can land anywhere, can't I?
Oh well, if you look to your above Shipley Bridge, it looks like a bit of a lake, Avon Dam.
You crashed and burned. Yeah, I've got a dodgy engine.
There's a nice big harbour you can put down in there if you want it.
Mm. I'd be afraid I can get off the ground again now.
Yeah, you have to start again. Is it causing you issues? Are you losing height and stuff?
It's just difficult to fly. I'll be alright, I think. I do have a yellow warning light. It's given out completely.
Propeller stop.
Can't jump.
Yeah, it's like it's on idle.
It's an absolute disaster job. 3,000 feet, maybe I can see you up in the sky.
Oh yeah, I can see I'm on you, following your street.
Yeah, this left engine's outlet.
Yeah, but can you feather it? Feather it?
Probably, but I don't know how to. It's like it's on idle.
You shut it down, start it. You got independent.
There. Yeah, I've cut the engine. Yeah, it's completely off there. Just freewheeling now. And it has sort of stabilised the plane a bit. I should just fly on one engine. Until I work out. Until I work out what the issue is anyway.
This is a big place. What's this place called just here?
This is Brixton.
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 Paynton.
We should
Above
be coming,
that.
should be coming over Derry Head. That little headland. And then we're heading north. We're going to sweep north to over Dawlish.
Oh yeah.
And
Told me the train runs alongside the sea there.
Dawlish seawall, yeah. And a little bit up the River Exe into the estuary, past Balmoral Castle and stuff. Before we can go east again. There's a few more minutes of us. Prehistoric caves down here. Wells of wood as you're crossing over now.
It's very big,
Tell me.
built up round here.
Oh, there's the Babacook Model Village should be around there somewhere. Just off your left. Oh yeah, look.
Well, what's this with the sort of estuary river going up from it?
Plymouth. And Teignmouth.
Teignmouth, yeah. Chesil Beach. That must be your railway line then,
Oh yeah.
Tony. That's where it comes
Yes.
in. That's where it comes
Yes. Comes down the
in. Then runs right to the
eastern
beach.
side of it. Yeah. I've got a picture of that low bridge. I've got a picture of that from the window of the train.
I have an engine fire. Oh dear, I think I blown the engine, that's what's happened.
Yeah, over-revved it.
Yeah, I've got a load of black smoke coming out the back.
Is that your Bombay doors?
Say again.
Is
The
that your
Bombay
Bombay doors?
doors. Right, so how do I shut this engine down?
Control E job, bail out.
Really?
Yes, baby. It's all happening, John, in that old vintage plane of yours. We're just flying along. With you, your crisis controlling.
Yes.
Yes.
Just drop the magnetos, pull the mixture and should come down.
Okay.
That's it. See the railway track.
Hear it, watching the stream, hear it rattling away.
Right.
Nice as Dawlish, yeah, we're straight up to Dawlish.
Yeah, I've got an outside view now if you want to have a look.
Oh, look.
Is it an absolute disaster?
Yeah, it's very much a disaster.
Just this thing with the vintage
Oh, yeah,
and
look at that,
cars. They look lovely, but they can go Pete Tong, can't they?
Yeah.
And then they cost lots and lots of money to fix.
Now you think of this. This is a Pratt and Whitney radial, I think, isn't it?
Pratt and Whitney, probably, yeah.
The Wasp or something. It's meant to be a rubber engine, isn't it?
Can you got independent fuel to the engines, John?
Yeah.
Can you cut the fuel to your left engine?
Hold on. Let me see if I can do an altitude hold.
That might start the fire or something. This is just oil.
This is crisis management.
God, so your train,
No.
the train must have had to go all the way up to Exeter, did it? And then
Yes.
back down the other side.
Yes.
Wow.
In fact, I'm not sure it comes back to the coast then, to be honest. I think it's heads from Exeter.
Well, of course, you'd be going.
East, northeast,
Yeah,
yeah,
you'd be going to.
heading up towards Berkshire and all that. Wiltshire.
Did you have to change? Well, did you
No,
take it straight
no.
into?
Yeah, straight down. Yeah, it's lovely.
Once you're actually on the train and you've got a nice comfortable seat and you've got rid of the cretin who shouted down before, and the retard who's wetting himself behind you.
It's hugely enjoyable.
And
isn't
the,
it?
yeah, and the rambling drunk across the aisle. It's a very nice way of travelling.
Yes.
Sidmouth.
It's slowly, the sun's slowly setting. It's getting, isn't it? More of that sort of amber colour in the evening.
Well, it's a big move tonight.
Is it Mickey the Moon?
One thing I've noticed is on this track alone, it's fundamentally very green, isn't it? And there's an
Yes.
awful lot of agriculture. And how it's saved all those greens.
Well, why don't we grow our own?
It's just mental, isn't it?
Very good question. Yeah. Don't know the answers to that. Yeah. That was the advantage for us in the Second World War. Although we did need convoys, I'm not sure what they were bringing in from the States, because I think we were running short of food, weren't we? But we could grow lots of things to feed us.
That's right.
There were convoys bringing in stuff.
They sugar and stuff like that. Can't do sugar and spicy herbs.
Herbs.
Do butter and milk. Do buttermilk, meat, grain. It's just namby, pamby, hoity, toity, nardy, nards.
No, no.
Want to go to Waitrose. Are you crashing?
Yeah.
Oh, John, what a disaster.
Have you blown the other engine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna can hear it.
I'm chewing up the street now. Oh,
Dear, dear, dear.
oh,
You're going to
oh
take
dear.
one for
Oh,
the
he's
team.
crashed. Yes.
Oh dear.
The
John,
farmer.
take the Bonanza and join us.
Yeah.
The farmer's been purchased. Just as we were discussing agriculture, maybe that was it.
Just probably what caused it, wasn't it?
Contracts have been exchanged and completion has taken place at the same day.
No hands were shaken.
What's the time, by the way, in the game?
Uh,
Do you know? Because that'll reset it and come back in.
oh, right. Wait, clock.
Well, I'll adjust it to a reasonable sort of.
How do we know what the time is?
You should have that clock.
Well, it would actually reflect the time we.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find my clock.
Oh, that might be alright. We'll see.
Silence as I try and find my clock time.
Yes.
It's about 8 o'clock, isn't it? 20 to 8.
Find it.
8:30, my clock says.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just changed.
I'll adjust it when I come back in.
We make it 8.
Okay.
Otherwise we'll be landing at Bembridge in the dark. I'll be scared.
We've done it before in battlefield conditions in World War II.
I wonder if Bembridge will be in the game. Is it an RAF station?
No, it's just like a very small airfield for GA aircraft.
GAs, yeah.
but it's a very popular place to go as a day trip from loads of airfields on the south coast.
Yes.
And even where we went from High Wycombe, we flew down there. I don't know how long it took to get there. An hour flying.
Yes, I have a couple of my YouTubers on my phone. Been to one goes up to Redhill.
Yeah.
It's just Redhill to Bembridge.
Okay. Because you feel like you've gone somewhere, you've gone across the water and you've landed, you know. Well, that's nice, John. Lovely and sunny.
I'm in the staggering now.
Are you?
Hey.
Okay.
That's like Regis.
Is it? What? Oh, on our left, Line Regis.
Yeah.
Nice. It's meant to be quite nice, actually. Oh yeah, that is nice. That's with the Cob, isn't it? With a thing called the Cob, where they filmed some in the office. I don't know what they filmed. Some old film.
Oh, Light Regis Fossil Beach.
Oh, yeah, John Dinosaurs.
Be cold.
I'm a Light.
Yeah.
That was the film where they was the first one to discover dinosaurs in Jurassic Forest. It's a film. It's television. Oh, talking of films, I watched Bombardment on Netflix. Set in
You watched what?
Bombardment.
Yeah, set in 1945. It tells the true story of the mission to bomb the Shell building in Copenhagen that the Gestapo had taken over. They were basically about to break resistance in the area. Gestapo put 30 members of the resistance in the roof space of the building. The RAF knew they'd done that, but they still decided that the loss of life would be far greater than the 30 if they didn't. And there were 3 waves of mosquitoes went out. The first wave, majority of the first wave went out and bombed the Shell building. But almost the last one of that wave clipped a TV airline's tail. Tail, yeah. And it crashed in the street, skidded down the street, and hit a school, exploded. And then the second wave came in, by which time the weather was starting to close in. And it mistook the smoke and the flames from the school as the target.
Oh no.
And they bombed, they went in and bombed the school, and then the third wave came in and did the same thing.
God.
It's a true story. Yeah,
It's so
bombs.
horrendous.
Bloody hell. Like 80 kids were killed.
Oh.
Load of nuns who had been there for years and years and years and years. It was really it was quite a sobering film to watch.
I think I can watch that now. Oh, we're flying over Chesil Beach.
That's right, yes. We were
Beach.
run down Chesil Beach and
Yeah.
we should.
Pool.
Pool? And that should
be pool further on, just
Yeah.
round the end.
and that should be that's Port of Bill on the end there. Oh,
Chesil Beach. It's
cool.
a massive shingle beach. It's
Yeah.
good, isn't it?
good. That's a good film as well.
What's
Which
it?
one?
That film?
On Chesil Beach.
Yeah.
Just
No.
lots
Instead of Bambi,
Fuck about.
acting of Bambi.
Shenanigans.
Cavorting.
Cavorting.
That basically means groping foreplay, doesn't it?
What, cavorting?
Yes. Cavorting.
It's my arse on the line. I want you to pull your finger out.
Yes, this is your cocker and my arse.
You not watched it yet, John?
No.
Let's see.
Inspector Grim. Gas force police.
Yeah, John.
You must have watched it, John.
Go, go, go! Get the car! Get in the car! Let's go, go, go!
Tickle your sense of humour. Especially Rowan Atkinson, he's so funny.
I think that's what he thinks.
Yeah, he was heading that way, wasn't he?
Well,
He
just
was
watch-
in charge of the police station.
Yeah,
Rowan
gas
Atkinson.
force.
Gas force.
But it must have been the last of the first series I just finished watching, and it's the Christmassy one. And there's loads of cameo from comedians who are just about to start making their name. You know, Ben Elton's a writer, wasn't he? He
Yes.
wrote something. He's like some hippie.
Yeah, he was a hippie, wasn't he? There
Yeah.
was some hippies in it. Yeah.
And there's loads of other people
Yes.
who go on to become careers. That's what I wrote it right down, Chesil Beach. They've done this wrong, well.
Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? That's a cracker.
Oh, very strange, isn't it?
At least they got the water right. Well, no, where it is meant to be.
Yes, yeah, the strip of land. It's a massive one. Sandsford Castle. D-Day Centre and World War II Museum. Dawlish was Albury Harbour. Stuff in there.
Oh no, my plane went too fast. I killed it.
Plane.
You've killed two
I
planes.
say.
What's going on? No.
You're being a bit brutal with your planes tonight, John.
Man.
I have to say this. You smashed up 2 planes now.
Yeah. Hold on, because I'm going to have to go back to the main menu. So it would have been about 8:10, wouldn't it? What disaster.
Absolute disaster.
Right, there you go. See.
Just rolling up on airport. Then we go out to sea a little bit to ROKSI before we turn back in towards Bournemouth.
Apparently there's tramps inhabit Bournemouth. You know, vagrants.
Alright.
Quite a lot of these South Coast towns. Yeah, I'd imagine them to be all sleepy little towns. And you sort of,
Nah, because they're all seaside towns, aren't they?
yeah,
What about southern versions of Blackburn?
Blackburn.
Fact.
Yeah. And South End. Hello again.
Hello. So what plane are you in now, John?
The same one. But this time I'm not trying to
Destroy
look
it.
at look at Chesil Beach and accidentally diving. I shall stick to the cockpit for you. Booking doesn't seem to agree with me. Breaker today. Plane breaker today.
You are, John. Brutal stuff.
Brutal. Yeah.
Tyson's whining.
What's wrong with him? Too hot?
Too hot now.
So,
How old is he now, Tyson?
14, I think.
Oh my word. Have you had him since a puppy?
No.
So what happens when they get too hot? You do stick them in a cold bath or something. I'm just thinking, you've got no way. Cool
Well,
yourself down.
yes, he's got a fan. Sometimes we give him iced water, or we spray him with the hose, or give him a shower. Or cool shower, that is, not his normal shower.
Have you got a dog shower in the garage?
No.
You stick him in the bath.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was saying. We're staying somewhere else.
Oh no, my engine's stopping.
You feel.
Fuel, quick.
Fuel.
You're going to crash into the sea.
If you're 1,000 feet,
You're losing height quite rapidly.
Was he a rescue dog, Tyson?
Yeah.
And how old was he when you got him? Roughly.
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 Yes.
Break it up, John.
Yeah, didn't get that, John.
Yeah, about 7, I think.
Okay. He's gone on for a hell of a long time and he's 14. That's a good old age for a dog.
Yeah. Sort of. Right, so my neighbour's my neighbour got one down. Her son's got, and I think one's 18 and one's 21.
Yeah.
What sort of dog are they?
Staffy's.
21.
Yeah. Right.
What's
Ancient.
What's that in dog years?
Well, they're roughly 7 to our 1.
It's 140.
That's ridiculous, Jim.
But yeah, he's got. I think he's got a good few years left in him. So.
He seemed quite sprightly when he walks.
Oh, he enjoys it. He loves his walks. He's got this stupid grin on his face all the time. Lady knows what it's like when all their jowls go loose and their tongues hanging out and all their gums are exposed and stuff.
They're doing their happiest thing.
Oh. Yeah, he loves exploring. Has to sniff a hedge every 10 feet.
Apparently they can sniff things from like 2 weeks ago.
There.
Their noses are so powerful.
But if someone's cooking sausages, I think 10 miles away, they can detect it.
No.
I think so, yeah.
Really.
A dog's sense of smell is immensely powerful compared to ours.
You coming up on that island, Tony?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
I think that's Brownsea, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Exactly. No, I'm dead impressed. This is Poole Harbour, isn't it? And that's Brownsea Island.
There should be the castle on the far eastern tip of it, southeastern tip of it.
And one of those beaches where the two headlands almost meet is a nudist beach.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Well, I've been there. Not the nudist beach. Well, actually, with clothes on.
We were discussing this earlier as well, weren't we, Mark?
We were.
That on the map,
Yeah.
near Bembridge, is a nature beach in the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, near Bembridge. It's
Yeah.
not nudist. There's no nudisty beach on the Isle of Wight.
But isn't that what naturist is?
Maybe there is, and I've never seen it.
Ah, further down, it was a run into Haven Cliffs. It was near, it was down from Branscombe, Seaton, Axman, round there. Haven Cliffs Naturist Beach.
Dear. So that little headland there, where the two mainland bits almost meet, there's a little chain ferry that trundles back and forth. And the nudist beach is the one on the western side. You can see it, lovely sandy beach.
Yeah, Shell Bay.
Is it? Okay. And then all those houses on the other side, on the eastern side, is that sandbanks where they're incredibly expensive.
Yeah, I bet local with telescopes.
Millionaire's Row there, isn't it? Sorry, Mark, what was that?
I bet they've all got telescopes in their window.
Yeah, tennis courts and swimming pools. And a veranda.
Oh, yeah.
And a study. And a tea room.
Cubs Beach, Sandbanks,
Yeah, ultra expensive properties there. Lots of footballers live there, or have a little retreat there.
They have a conductor from Omni buses, don't they? Butler!
Alright.
That's Reg Varney, wasn't it? So it's built up here. I don't know where this is.
Oh, Reg Vardy was the other one, wasn't he?
He was the bus driver.
Yeah, he
and
was
the
the
Cockney, all wise and full of little tricks and deals. Yeah.
I don't think they've done a good job of Brownsea out of the castle.
What's all this built up area? Is this part of becoming Bournemouth?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
all
Bournemouth.
important.
So that island and that strip of sand, all that just extends out into Bournemouth.
It's a big place, Bournemouth.
It's very exposed, that sandbanks island, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not surprising if it's the nudist beach, is it? It's very exposed indeed.
On form tonight, John. Just a shame you can't fly your plane.
Yeah.
The south coast, it never really gets very rough. It's never, great big waves crashing onto the beach or anything.
It's all been happy.
And we folded rolling. It's great and following the line. It's not magenta anymore, it's got white, but it's still there.
Ah,
And I'm following it religiously.
just about to come off the form there.
Sit back.
Behind you.
Behind you. No, he's not. Yes, he is.
Yeah, soon be Christmas.
Oh, done.
Buy yourself a second monitor. To Christmas.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, yes. I did have one, but I took it to the RSPCA shop. Didn't think I'd need it, but it would have been quite useful. A little flat screen it was, but I took it to the RSPCA.
Are you running triples, John?
Hey?
Are you running triples?
No.
No.
I wish.
Right, chaps, are you close up to me? You're not far behind. Couple of miles.
I think yeah. I'm only just coming up to Bournemouth Airfield for return. So
Okay, so
where are you?
right, just heading across the
Avon Beach, are you?
just left the beach,
All right, guys.
heading across the sea to the Needles.
I'm just turning onto that track now. Well, this SU-10 when it comes out has proper 3 monitor support, triple support. It has kind of supported it previously, but the 2 side monitors are just stretched versions, so it's been unfortunate.
What's the SU-10?
Sim update.
Oh, I see. I've got you.
Yeah, the next big update. So it should have. There'll be 3 different views on each monitor. So basically, you'll be sat in the front.
Will it be 2 monitors?
Yeah, you can do it too.
Mind you, isn't it? Not any point to have nav map on one.
No, not really. Well, you can pull that up. You can pull that up into the window, so you can pull that across onto us. So you can have it like a almost like an iPad thing.
Yeah. I think I'd rather have it full screen on the monitor.
Yeah, I would try with it just to see what the crack is. But,
If I had 3 monitors, I'd probably have 2 screens for the plane, cockpit view, and 1 for nav map.
yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But
know
then
what
you might as well just get one of those super widescreen, ultra wide monitors
Yeah,
instead.
what you could do is have 3 27s, and then have a separate PC or another monitor, over the top of your main monitor. Have the little nav map on that. Are you doing it?
Yeah, have enough room for triples. In the alcove.
I did a big turn, so I'm a little bit closer to you now.
Yes, I can see you coming round, Tony. Head towards it. You did say turn, didn't you?
Ooh, we can go with the needles.
Yeah, we're heading up to them now.
Yeah.
In fact, they're not modelled. There should be like full upright rocks just extending out from that
Yeah.
line of cliffs,
Yeah.
and then a lighthouse at the end. Otherwise, it's all right. It's fairly good.
Yeah, it's coming up to the cliffs now. going to slow down. Come down to 120, so enjoy.
Yeah, you can see where there's some low little bits in the water.
Yeah.
And those should be quite high.
Yeah, Needle's very high, isn't it?
Yeah, higher than a house.
You wouldn't want to fall off them, would you?
No, you wouldn't. And the fact there's sea in between them, each big rock, so you can't actually get onto them anyway. And actually, it's not bad. Not bad otherwise.
There was a tweet the other day on Twitter that was really lovely. There's this place in Devon, I think it's called Church Rock. It's unbelievable. I don't know why it's not more famous.
What's the special about it? Did I miss that?
It's like a double arch. It looks like it's about it's huge, and it looks like a old Gothic church ruined as a rock on the shore. It's quite spectacular.
Oh, well.
I'll post it after.
Yeah.
Oi, Microsoft. This is less like the Needles and more like a pincushion.
Yeah.
Sort it out.
I'm sure there's a couple of houses there in the water as well.
That little town.
Totland or freshwater.
Yeah, that's Totland. It's a funny little town, quite isolated actually. Then you come round here and
The place called Yarmouth.
Yarmouth, which is where the ferry comes in from Lymington, and there's a big estuary behind it. Freshwater was over on the other side, on the southern side.
I bet it's nicer than Great Yarmouth.
How long would it take you to drive around the perimeter? So,
over 2 hours.
all right. Just because you have to be in and out,
It's so windy, and the roads they're just A roads all the way.
Yeah.
Single, where
That's
traffic's
big,
going
isn't
both
it?
ways. No?
Quite big.
What, the island?
No.
It's 20 miles from one side to the other.
Big enough to get lost in then.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's lots of little byways that you can get lost in.
must be nice in the winter. 'Cause
Well,
when everyone's buggered off, yeah, and the pubs are all quiet. There's fire's going, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But in my head, that's how it was.
Yeah. It would be just like that, with the one addition that everything would be quite grey. The sea isn't blue anymore.
Yeah.
It's always a little bit windy, so it's roughed up a bit. The sky's nearly always got cloud in, and so the sky's grey and the sea's grey, and there's not many people about. But apart from that,
Oh, that sounds quite appealing.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
I knew you were going to say that. in the summer, like now, the sea would be nice deep blue, the sky's blue, the sand's yellow.
Yeah.
Lots of little families playing on the beach.
Lots of people around.
Lots of people.
Litter
Bloody
everywhere.
people and yapping dogs and
Yeah.
screaming kids.
Yeah,
Bloody awful.
litter everywhere. Noise.
Bloody Land Rovers. Gonna get
Yeah.
for black bloody Land Rovers.
Foldy 4x4s.
All it. People in yachts and
Yeah, oh yes.
Oh, the yachties, yeah.
Lots of yachties.
Your favourite, apparently, John was saying. He was telling me how affectionate you are towards them all.
Yes, I have my moments. Definitely have my moments with them.
Fuck
My
off and
daughter
sink.
says- as my daughter says, the Isle of Wight, or the place we go in particular, is a nice place spoilt by cunts. Sort of sums it up.
Well, that's pretty
It's
much
pretty,
the whole
it's
of the
very
UK.
pretty.
That's pretty much the whole of the UK.
Okay, yeah.
It's not just.
That's on your stream as well, Mark, by the way.
Say again?
That word's on your stream as well.
Yes.
We have to I apologise for that word. We have to say terribly sorry. Apologise.
Tony's a very, very naughty boy.
Apologies for the bad language there.
Yes.
Boys and girls. Right, where am I coming up on? Osborne, East Cowes,
Yeah.
Gurnard.
Gurnard, yes. I tell you who lives in Gurnard. Oh God, that little chap that does
Gurney.
gardens, and he did a lot of stuff on the Jubilee.
Oh,
What's his
Titmarsh.
name? Yeah, Alan Titchmarsh. He lives down there in Gurnard.
Right.
So all you have to do, Mark, is give it an 18 rating.
Oh, yes.
Then people have to be signed in to watch it, obviously.
Can
That's
you
it.
bleep things out?
No. We can, but
Good.
It's a bit of a twat.
So here's cows.
Those an Aldi in Cowes.
Big town cows. Most of the towns on the west side, you've got west cows and east cows, split by here the Medina, the River Medina.
So is this where you go and do your big shop? You've got Tesco's and
No,
supermarkets and stuff.
no, there's a massive Tesco's on the east side of the island. And we
Oh,
go
right.
there. It's good. Cows is a good place to go and eat. Lots of little. It's become very sort of trendy with like Padstow, you know, lots of little restaurants and that. When you come down here, across the water to the other side, that leads up to Southampton up there on the west. That's Southampton Water, that's called.
The Solent.
Yeah, well, we're on the Solent now,
Yeah.
but that's Southampton Water, and that's where all the big ships, like the Cunard lines, used to come down and head out this way, around the eastern side of the island, because it's too narrow and shallow on the way we've just come in. And right on my right now is Osborne House, where Queen Victoria used to come.
Oh, alright. Is that being modelled, is it? Down to it's probably a
I
tree.
think you can just see it. It's not detailed accurately. You can just see it on the eastern side of the island.
what's the classic boat museum gallery like? You been there?
No. Where is it? In Cowes.
Cowes, East Cowes.
Oh, right. I didn't even know it existed. Isn't that funny? Never been there.
Well, you could go and see all your yachting mates and socialise with them.
Yes, that's right.
I've now restricted my video to 18.
And then here is Fishbourne, which is again where that's where the ferry from Portsmouth comes in. Portsmouth to Fishbourne.
I've heard of Ryde as well.
Yeah, we're coming up to Ryde in a minute.
I've heard of Ryde. So how long does it take to
But the ferry,
there?
with the car ferry from Portsmouth to Fishbourne is 45 minutes. It's quite quick.
So how do you normally fly over, or do you take the ferry, drive down and get the ferry?
Drive down, take the car across.
Yeah.
Here's Ryde.
Beach looks nice.
there's a big ferry pier coming out of Ryde.
Oh, excellent.
That's missing. Yeah, just where I am now.
Okay,
There
yeah.
should be a massive pier point, and it's got no big blocky buildings like that in it. It's basically an old, worn out Victorian
Victorian,
seaside town. Yeah, definitely worn out.
Generic buildings.
Yes, generic buildings. And we've got a beautiful sandy beach all the way here from Ryde, all the way round to this headland here. About 3 miles.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Hilly as well, isn't it?
Right in the middle and the south is very hilly and very really attractive, very farmy.
Mm.
Yeah. 90% of the population all live on the eastern side of the island.
Alright, so I'll be straight across to the west.
Yeah, it's nice over there. You love it.
It's
Really
great.
attractive.
Break them again, John.
Straight into the Isle of Wight AONB.
Area
Area
of
national.
beauty.
Yeah. Outstanding natural
Outstanding
beauty.
natural beauty. Yes.
Right, okay.
Correct.
So you go around this headland here, more nice beaches. I walk along these beaches where I am now. I think am I just ahead of you now?
Yes.
No, I'm beside you.
Quite close. All those beaches I walk along there.
So where do you normally stay? Where's your pad?
It's just that headland, just back there, just on that point.
What, down from Ryde?
Yeah.
In between
3
Ryde and
miles
Seaview.
east. No, it's Seaview.
To Seaview.
And here's Bembridge coming up now. Bembridge's got a beautiful harbour with a really narrow neck that you can't get out of at low tide. It's too shallow there.
Ah, brilliant.
Beautiful. It's got lots of houseboats in Bembridge all round the edge.
I'm looking back
Nice
at
place, Bembridge.
Seaview, I think, at the moment.
Okay.
Now I can see the harbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bembridge is lovely.
Oh, I can see the strip.
Yeah, that's it. We're going right round the coast, follow it round, and then there's a lifeboat station right on this point here. That's not modelled, but it doesn't really matter. It sticks right out. In fact, I'm right over it now, as you can just see a little shadow going into the sea. I've walked all around those beaches with my daughter's dog. Right, and here we come round now
Very nice.
into Bembridge. Runway 30, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're dropping
You're
to
gonna-
30. Yeah, I've got going up.
You're
to
going to land earlier than us. You're going to follow the line.
Oh, yeah, I've probably come in a bit too quick.
Right then. It's,
Or somewhat premature.
Yes, that's right. Oh, it's right into
Oh, no,
the sun.
Phil.
Landing's a bit tricky. It's right into the sun.
Run out of fuel.
oh, John.
When you come in, the little headland on your left is called Whitecliff. There's a big holiday camp on the left there. You can see, actually modelled. Actually, you can see it.
See, this is a joy of flying old planes, isn't it? Keeps you on your toes.
Keeps you on your toes, definitely.
Landing.
Well, more to the point, keeps you in the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turns you into a farmer. With many acres,
Yes, that's right.
owning several farms.
Well, here we are. grief, yeah, the final leg,
Yeah.
the last turns, last
Yeah.
Tiggy. Why is it called Tiggy?
I don't know.
What's called Tiggy?
Is that what the waypoint's actually called?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
Have you not got that on Little Nav map, John?
Say again, sorry.
You don't have that waypoint on Little Nav map?
Yeah, I've got Tiggy on the
Yeah.
nav map.
Yeah.
No. Just a very sort of unusual name for a
Yes,
waypoint.
I don't know. I don't know how they allocate the names.
Maybe it's from a previously nautical reference or something.
Could be, yeah.
Tiggy?
No, yeah.
GGY. Turning.
If that's in Norfolk or Suffolk, that'll probably be Piggy to reflect the livestockness.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Who's close
Terrain
to the
ahead.
water?
Pull up.
I am just
Terrain
just
ahead.
descending.
Pull
And
up.
turning, she's going.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
That's- you'll see
Terrain
where I am.
ahead.
When you
Pull
land,
up.
come all the way
Terrain
back
ahead. Too low.
down.
Terrain. Too
next to
low.
the runway,
Terrain.
Just land back here where all the different planes are in the field.
Yeah, I can see over here. Just
This is
like
where I stopped with my mate Jimmy. He flew down here.
is that when you flew into the FBO?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it was.
Flew into the building.
Yeah. It's the tractor first and the building afterwards.
Oh, a tractor and a building.
Well, the tractor caught the wing, like a tree, leapt out, caught the wing, and that flipped us round into the building.
At least the tractor wasn't in the middle of the runway. Could have been worse.
It was at the edge of the runway, where it shouldn't be, apparently.
I got it.
Yeah,
It was on the runway.
it was, yeah. We're at the edge of taxiway, not the runway, taxiway.
You'd be happy, John. You landed on it.
No, I'm behind you.
It's down.
Should come in.
One in the green, because I've only got one lay on this.
You've only got one wheel.
No, one green light to say the gear's down.
It's a pretty field, actually. The whole thing's on a slight slope, as you'll see.
Oh god, slopes and airfields.
Not a great combination.
No. As I found out at Courchevel the other day, where I also crashed twice.
Oh yeah, and Maribel, you crashed it.
I crashed at Maribel as well, didn't
Yeah,
I?
you did.
I think that's because I was expecting a concrete runway and found a golf course. I blame the pesky Russians who visit that area now.
It's Courchevel, that's it. But actually, I'm not sure they go there anymore.
They won't be allowed at the moment, will they?
No, they won't be allowed now. Or Asbos.
I suppose.
Can't see the runway. I'm just lining up on Scotty Dog. Your name tag was the sun's blazing. I got my sun visor down.
That's pretty close. The runway's about 20 metres to my left.
500.
Okay.
Yeah. The heading, it actually points directly into the sun, I'd say. Yeah. It's pointing.
There's trees.
Yeah, maybe a little low, I can't see either of your planes. There's a low cliff there, as you can see.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I think I can see the street.
So you can see.
I've stuck my landing lights on, so you should be able to see me, I think.
Sure, actually.
It's in actual.
I think I can see the strip.
They'd be coming in. Got 3 in the green.
We're in the green.
Yep, I've got it.
Skip over that. Oh, it does a bit of a back, isn't it?
Yeah. Slightly uphill, isn't it?
I did. Is there a proper taxiway, or do we just come bundling across the grass?
I came down on the grass next to it. I think there isn't a taxiway
Right.
actually, but there is right at this end. But obviously, when you're landing from here, you go
Yeah.
way past it.
Nice. Oh yes, all the statics as well, that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Done a good job with that.
Oh, I hit the bloody tree.
No,
It's not your night tonight, John.
aircraft number 4 coming.
I hit something. I thought I'd cleared the tree, but obviously not.
You didn't look high enough from where I was watching.
I was high enough by miles, but obviously I hit something. So I don't know what's there.
There are only trees. There's nothing else.
That must have
there.
been a tree I hit.
Uh-huh.
Must
I
have been a
thought I was
tree.
well clear of the tree.
Can you spawn on the ground next to us then? That's all you can do, isn't it? Now?
Yeah, I'm going to, just so I can see what the airfield looks like. Well, so
Yeah.
the streamers, people watching the stream can see what the
Yeah,
airfield
just like,
Yeah. Quite a nice little airfield actually. Sweet. The control tower doesn't look quite like that. It's not quite so high as that, I don't think.
I don't know. I might be able to fly in.
Yeah. Ah.
We'll see. Might as well try and finish it.
that must be you over there, Tony.
Yeah, you can see me. I'm right next to you now. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, there's Britain Norman. Is that where they are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool.
Britain Norman, yeah.
Actually, just put me on the end of the runway. So what I'm going to do is
Okay.
I'll taxi to where you guys are.
Yeah.
Once I turn the brakes off.
Very good. There we go.
Yeah, excellent. Nice little leg that. Really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Hey,
thank
no,
you.
that's good.
Yeah, really enjoyable.
So you're in the Bonanza there. Yeah, it's red and black, Tony. Let me take a screen.
Red and black. But
Yeah.
isn't that odd? Because I gave you
That is you, isn't it? And the Bonanza.
most odd. Oh no, there's another one there. I'm not in that one. I'm the one the other side.
So are you on my right?
Yes.
Oh, it's blue and gold.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, it's the right one.
That's it. That's
Lovely.
It, you got it.
Uh,
I'll just pretend I've landed.
Yeah.
So there you go. Great landing.
Yeah.
Well done, John. Yeah,
Down,
it was a nice landing.
down.
That, yeah,
I
Nice
touched,
landing.
yeah. Textbook.
yeah, I touched down right on the threshold.
Well, you can edit that out, mate. No way, it'll be fine.
You can see us too, can't you?
Yep. Yeah, I'm now coming over to you now.
You're in the stagger wing.
Yeah. They are quite markedly staggered at the moment. From where?
Is that from contact with the trees?
So just over that hill at the end of the runway where the sun's setting
Yeah.
is where my dad was born.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. About 3 miles away. Isn't that funny?
So how did they end up from the Isle of Wight to Kirkwall?
Well, he was working for the MOD,
Oh, for the mod. Okay.
tidying up things for the Admiralty after the war. Hence Eventon, the Air Force
Yeah.
Base.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
Did-
I was born there up in Glasgow when they were there.
Bloody MOD didn't do much. They left most of it behind.
Eh?
When they left Orkney, they just upped sticks
Yeah.
and left there. If you go there now, well, it's not. It's starting to break down, but
Yeah.
there's so many buildings still just left
Oh, are
there.
there?
Oh God, yeah.
Really?
Old towers and observation posts and
Really?
oh yeah.
Funny.
Open my door and my window. Let's have fresh air in here.
There we go, YouTube. Thank you for sticking with us if you did, and we'll see you. See you on the next one, whatever that will be.
Sorry about the bad language.
Yes, sorry about the bad language.
Yes, it's